how to make handmade soy candles. So just a brief introduction. I began my soy candle company in 2013, and originally it was named Annie P's Soy Candles, which was after my grandmother. But I took a little break because of everything that had went on in my life, and now I'm back, and I am just combining everything under my holistic life business, because soy candles are actually better for us and our environment. And I know that we can't prevent anything, that happens. Well, we can prevent a lot of things that happen in the environment, but not individually. We can make changes in our lives to help the environment, but we do have control over the toxins that we bring into our homes. And a lot of people are not aware that the typical candle that's sold on in stores is actually a byproduct of petroleum oil. So when you get the soot on your walls or on your ceilings, you find yourself coughing or having headaches or getting tired of smelling the scent, it's because you're breathing in a lot of toxins, and you're breathing in oil, paraffin oil, or petroleum oil. A lot of those candles use lead wicks, and they have a lot of chemicals in the scents to cover up that oil smell. So a lot of people have asked me, could you teach me to make soy candles? And sometimes I do classes. Well, I just figured I would go ahead and make a video. That way, if you wanted to purchase a kit from our website, you can go ahead and start making your own candles. So I'm currently going to start making gifts because it is the holiday season, and I just want to show my appreciation to a lot of the people who have become like family here down in North Carolina. So before we get started, I'm going to introduce my little helper. She has always helped me with my soy candles, so she'll probably do the wicking and then the pouring once we have once we're ready to pour the candle. So my little helper is Aaliyah. Alrighty, so what you need to make your own soy candles, which I do not provide this, there on my website you will see the candle kit, and it comes with a pouring pot, a measuring pot. This is what you put your soy wax in. It'll come with a thermometer, and that's how you know when your soy wax is ready to take off the eye. You'll get 2 mason jars, 8-ounce mason jars. You will get a pound, which is 16 ounces of soy wax, and this will fill up 2 of the 8-ounce mason jars. Of course, the lids that come with the mason jars. You will get 2 wicks, which these are cotton wicks. You'll get the 2 wicks, and you'll get the 2 wick stickers to put in the bottom of the candle to stick the wick. And then this is the guide, the wicking guide. It'll be in black and white, and then on the back of it there is a informational sheet about the health hazards of paraffin candles. So it's a really good informational sheet if you find yourself starting to make the candles and want to teach some classes to inform other people and have them make the switch from paraffin to soy candles. So, and then you'll also need to purchase a scale. You want one that holds up to 11 grams. And I got this for about $11, $12 on Amazon, but I do not provide this in the kit. So you'll need to purchase this, and then you will just need a regular pot because we create a double boiler to boil the wax. So I'm going to show you how you would wick, and Aaliyah's going to do the wicking. So you have an 8-ounce glass here. What you want to do is line up the glass between, so first you measure around the glass with the ruler portion up here at the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll get a little closer. This ruler portion up here, you use the glass and you line it up on the end, and then it'll tell you this is almost 2.5. If you can see it, I'll turn it this way. You line it up at the front. It's almost 2.5. So then you place the candle glass, the round portion. There in the bottom there, you can see where it's round because the other side of the glass is square. So in the round portion, you want to line that up right along the 2.5. And you really can't see it. I'll show it to you. But it puts it right in the center there. It's a little over the 2 marker, right between the 3 marker. So I'm going to leave that here for Aaliyah to go ahead and do the wick. So what you do with the wick, I'm going to go ahead and show them what you do with the wick. You have the wick, and then you take a wick stickum. Stickum? That's what it's called, a wick stickum. Okay, let me fix the camera there. Sorry about that. Alrighty. So you show them what you do. It has 2 sticky sides. One is for the wick and the other is for the glass. And I think we moved the glass, so let me straighten that back out for you. And you can come back over here and do that. I'll just line it back up again for you. And then these here are just like to stabilize the wick once you have it in the glass. Unfortunately, I do not have enough of these. If I can find these, then I will begin to include them in the kit, but right now I don't. You might have to look for them online. So go ahead and line it up. Remember how you used to do it? Alrighty. Just remember you use this to mash it on then. Okay, so line it up with the black dot. Okay, and then once you have it on there, if you can hear her, you just want to mash it down to make sure it's going to stick to the glass. Okay. You know what? I forgot to wash the glasses out. Another tip is wash your glasses out because they have residue and film in there, and sometimes the sticky will not stick if you don't wash the glass. When I used to get my glasses in from my order, I would take them all out of the box and wash them out and let them dry, and then I would stick them. So let's go ahead and start measuring the wax. We've showed you how to put the sticky in there, so we'll go ahead and measure the wax now. And while that's boiling, I'll go ahead and dry off the glass and we'll try to stick it again. So I'm just going to start boiling my water, and we're going to turn on the scale, and we want to tare it so it comes up 0, 0 on the scale, and then once you put the picture on there, it's going to weigh it, but then you want to tare it back to 0, okay? And then you pour your wax, and you want to pour in a pound of wax, and that's for it's 8 ounces of wax, and that's true to form.
How do I know when it's done?
Once the water starts to boil, we'll go ahead and get our wax. You see those little pellets there, little chips, little wax chips? We'll start our wax to melting, and you want it to melt to about 180 degrees Fahrenheit. And then once you melt the wax, you'll want to cool it down. You'll want to pour your scent in. And what I do is typically I'm just doing 1 cent for 2 glasses. So this is a 1 ounce. This is a 1 ounce scent. 1 ounce of scent. And for 2 candles, I would use the whole container. Typically, the rule of thumb is 1 ounce per pound. So if you have 2 pounds, you want 2 ounces, and so forth and so on. So my water is starting to boil. I'm going to go ahead and put the wax in there, creating a double boiler, and I'm going to go ahead and put my thermometer in. Now that it's sticking, you can put the wick in there. So you put the wick into the hole here. Again, it all the way down, and then you slide it over to hold the wick. And see, when you're pouring, your wick will not move. It'll stay steady. And that way the wick is even in the candle. So I wanted to say that candle making is actually very therapeutic. Before I went through my separation, I used to make them all the time, and they're just very therapeutic. So if you're going through some things, or you know, in a life transition as I was, making soy candles are, you know, can help with your growth and healing. If it's crafts, and being creative opens you a little bit more. So, opens your heart more, I should say. Alrighty, so we are right at 180 degrees. So I'm going to turn off my eye, and I'm going to go ahead and, do you want to pour in this in? Okay, so Aaliyah is going to pour in the scent, and I don't have a lot of my supplies that I used to have, but if you have like a cookie rack or anything that's elevated off of the stove, that's a really good thing to let the air or whatever circulate so that it can cool down the wax faster. But I'm going to sit it on the eye that has not been used. Go ahead and pour it in.
Just that.
Pour it all in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that cool down to 100 degrees, and then we will be ready to pour it. Welcome back. So also what I wanted to tell you guys, I think I forgot to mention that you get 2 waxes with the kit. I mean, 2 waxes, 2 scents with the kit. Also, if your wax looks a little cloudy and it's not at 100 degrees yet, then you can still pour the candles, because you want it a little bit cloudy. It's supposed to look a little bit cloudy. So we're almost at 100, but because it's starting to look a little cloudy, we're gonna go ahead and let Aaliyah pour these. And when you pour them, you want to pour them at the lip of the neck, right here. Right here, you don't want it to go over that, okay? So just pour it at the bottom, right atop the mason jar sign. So here you go, Lynn. Come on and pour it.
I'm sorry for her being annoying.
Come on.
But what you before you want to do is when you pour, before you pour, what you want to do is take a nice big whiff.
Smells like pumpkin in here.
Smells like pumpkin pie.
Okay, so that actually made 2 8-ounce candles and 2 melts. So you want to go ahead and let these cool for about 2 hours, and then before I actually sell them or give them to people, I wait 24 hours because I just want to make sure that the wax is stiff and that it's going to burn evenly and correctly. But there you have it. Those are the handmade.
Wait, look at this real quick.
The handmade soy candles, yeah. So that's the handmade soy candles. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, if you guys are interested in ordering your own candle kits, they're available on my website. All of that information will be located in the description box below. Comment on the video if you have any comments or questions, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.